Mesachas Megillah Davov. The Gemara says that the matonis that Zvulun got that Yisrael was the chilozin and schuchus levana. And the Gemara says that Zvulun asked HaKadosh Baruch Hu mi b'di'eni, and the Gemara says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says that sim zeh b'yodcha sham yizbechu zivzeh tzedek, whoever takes from you without damim le'yoyil pragmati shleklum. Birchas Avram asks interesting kasha on this Gemara that's Mvur Shulchan Aruch and Choshen Mishpat Semesh Ein Gimel. The items in the sea, fish in the sea, items in the midbar have a halacha like hefker, and anyone that takes from the sea is mutter to take. And he asks if that's the case, then tzarechim, what type of schia does Zvulun have in the chilozin and the schuchus levana, which is in the midbar? Because even if it's his, since it's in the sea, in the midbar, it's hefker. So Birchas Avram says maybe that's Yisrael's difference. Since it's choshev b'yosef, therefore it's not hefker. And he says that's good for the understanding. In Zvulun's request, HaKadosh Baruch Hu maybe in the end, since ordinarily these items are hefker mi mediani. Moving for the Gemara says Tratiois and Kakisois Shebe'edoim the Asidim Sor Yehudel Ben Torah L'Rabim. Tosis and the Tva asks that's mashma the boti of the zara. In Edom, Sor Yehuda will teach Torah to Klal Yisrael, and how could it be the oisam kimus hamutnafos, the disgusting places that they served avoda zara? How could it be they allowed to learn Torah there? So Tosis says the understanding is there wasn't boti avoda zara, rather it was a base vad. It was gathering places of the goyim. Dogel b'vava asks a kasha on the Magen Avram that brings from the aim that holds that's mutter to daven in the base of avoda zara, even if it was neved. The avoda zara b'kvius in the base of avoda zara, it's mutter to daven. And Dogel b'vava asks that tzarechim and Tosis over here some food, it's aser. The Achronim answered two terutzim to the Magen Avram. First of all, according to what's moved in the Eli Rabbah, that the whole heter of the aim to daven the base of avoda zara is only to daven b'akroi ba'alma. However, to teach Torah b'kvius in the base of avoda zara is aser. So the aim could agree to Tosis that in a situation that you're learning Torah b'kvius, it's aser. Another teretz that Achronim say, according to what's moved in the Bir Halacha, the Bir Halacha says that if in a place that they had actual tselin, so the entire bais has a halacha of tashmish avoda zara, and it's also no, even lahediyat, although lahediyat, if you take it out of avoda zara, it's mahani bittul, but for a mitzvah, it's also aser. So according to this, you could say that Tosis is referring to dafka, a mokum that there was actual tselin there, and that's why it's also. However, the Rebbe is referring to a place that they were over avoda zara, but there was no actual tselin, and therefore it's mutter. Moving further on, the Moran Beis says, Yagati v'lo umatzati. Al taimin lo Yagati umatzati. Al taimin Yagati umatzati taimin. And the Gemara says hanim lebidvei Torah av masel matan siyat min shmayu ul divei Torah nami le'amon el dechdudi av lo'uk migirsa siyat min shmayu. Rashi says lo'uk migirsa siyat min shmayu yesh yegei v'eini moitza. The Rif in Yaakov is medayik in Rashi. The Rashi says yesh yegei v'eini moitza, says mavur that in order to be zeicha lo'uk migirsa you definitely need yegiyah, and without yegiyah you can't be kohen the Torah properly. And that the Gemara says that siyat d'shmaya, that means besides for the amelus you also need siyat d'shmaya. The Achronim ask a tremendous kasha on the Ikar Gemara, the Yagati umatzati taimin, the l'chuyah Yagiyah and Matziyah are a contradiction, because Yagiyah, if you work hard for something, you don't find it, you require it in Megillah. And Matziyah, finding something, is not something that's required with hard work. So it's tzorchin losh in the Gemara, Yagati umatzati. So there's two mahalchim to explain why it's considered after you zeicha to Torah with Yagiyah and Matziyah. B'S Zalman and Zakdoma brings from Beis Halevi that explains that the derech of kinyan Torah is even if you're harva and you toil hard in learning, you work on various ways to understand the sugya, and at the end you'll be enlightened to a mahalach, but it wasn't through the various mahalchim you were working on in the first place. So the derech of the Kinyan Torah is you work hard to understand the sugya, and then afterwards you get a matana, a metzia, to be zeichel amite shel Torah. But you have to work hard, you have to megeya, and afterwards you get a metzia. Another mahalach is in the Rosh Yosef here, and the going in Mishlei, that the reason why B'schiyah in Torah is called a metzia is because since Kol HaTorah Kula, a person was taught Me'imoy through the Malach, and he lost it at a time of Leida. So therefore, any hasog in Torah afterward is called a metzia because it's a hasog of Torah that originally had B'me'imoy. I'm based on Levi in Parshas Yisroi that says a very interesting mahalach to explain the pasuk in Tehillim according to what's in our Gemara. The pasuk in Tehillim says, "Al Luisa Lamorim Shavat Shivyoy Lakachtam Atonis Ba'adam." It's referring to at the time of Kabbalah Torah and Tzarachi and Shvasa Shivya is mashma, you captured something against the will, and Lakachta Matonis is mashma, you received a gift, and Lakachta is mashma, you acquired something with a purchase, and Tzarachi, and there's three different Lashonis that are Sasri Adodi. So basically, he explains according to Zavun our Sugya, the Yagati, that's the chdude. If you're working hard to understand the sugya, even if you're learning shloi l'shma without the proper Torah, if you megeya and you work hard in Torah, you will be zeicha to understand the Torah. That's Yagati v'matzasa al taimin. It's automatic. If someone works hard to understand the depth of Torah, he will understand it, and that has the status of shevya because it could be against the will of the Torah, because the Torah wouldn't want to go to such a person that's learning Torah in a non-proper fashion. Nevertheless, since he's working hard to understand the Torah, he'll be zeichet to Torah. And then there's another bechina of lakachta that's referring l'okmei girsin means siyata shmaya. So you're getting siyata shmaya from Kodesh Baruch to be masig Torah. And then there's a third level. After someone is miyagiyah b'Torah l'shma, he becomes mayin hamizgaber, and that's beged of matana. That's the third level of matanas. Moving further on in the sugya, v'ein bein adrishin adesheni elokiyas Megillah matanas lavyoinim. There's three shittas in Shulchan Aruch. But what's the halacha on a yom shemeis by aviv on the Yurtzeit that is a chiyuv l'sanis? And what's the halacha by Yashonu Muberes? Is the chiyuv l'sanis on the first adar or the second adar? So the Mechaber says yisane be'adar beis. However, there are more brings the Yishoimim to fast on the first adar or on both adars. And the Meforshim bring rayas to two of the mahalchim from our sugya. The Trumas Hadeshin holds you have to fast on the first adar, and he brings a raya from our Gemara. The fact that the Gemara has a machlokes, if you carry the Megillah the first adar, the second adar, the Gemara says a reason why you should be carrying Megillah the first adar because Eim Avir Al Mitzvahs, and the Gemara says the reason why you should be carrying Megillah the second adar is to be masmich gula legula. So Trumas Hadeshin says that doesn't pertain the halacha masmich legula on the Yurtzeit. It only pertains the svar of Eim Avir Al Mitzvahs. So therefore, the chiyuv Yurtzeit is on the first adar. I know Magen Avram and the Goyin, the Meirich, to explain the different shittas, and he explained the sheet that says Mis'ana on the second adar. It says it's like Dorim. If you know there until adar, so in the sugya in the Dorim that you also until adar sheni. But Magen Avram and the Goyin say that the ikr is like the Deya in the Ramah, that you have to Mis'ana on the first adar and the second adar, and they bring a raya from our sugya. The fact that our Gemara says L'gabi hesped v'tainis on Yudal and Tezvov, that the chiyuv hesped v'tainis on Yudal and Tezvov is not totally important, rather it's totally in the Yom HaMeskorim Megillas Tainis, and the Yom HaMeskorim Megillas Tainis is also on Adarishan and Adar Shenis. So the Magen Avram says the same thing will pertain to Yurtzeit. The Chiyuv Tainis pertains to Adarishan and Adar Shenis. Same way the Gabi Megillas Tainis, both Adarishan and Adar Sheni have a shame of Adar. Be'emes it's tzorich iyin godol on Trumas Hadeshin, and that the Achronim bring a raya from our sugi that there's Issa Hespe V'Tainis on Adarishan and Adar Sheni. I in a Sefer Torah Megillah that explains that it's choluk according to Trumas Hadeshin that is Issa Hes V'Tainis on Adarishon and the Sheni and the Gabi the Chiv Yurtzeit. He says the Gabi Issa Hes V'Tainis is a din that's Chal Machmas the Yoim. So since a din it's Chal Machmas the Yoim, so you dal in Tesvav Ba'ad as Mechayiv Issa Hes V'Tainis. So therefore that Issa is Chal B'Sai Adarishon and Adar Sheni. However, a Chiv Yurtzeit is not a din that's Chal Machmas the Yoim. It's a Chiv on the Gava that he has to do a mitzvah. The same way he has to do Mekayim mitzvah mikvah Megillah, he has to Mekayim a mitzvah to fast on his father's Yurtzeit, so he could be Yurtzeit. That Chiv even only on one Adar, and he doesn't have to fast both Adars. He can Mekayim the mitzvah with the first Adar, and that's what the Trumas says. You Mekayim on the first Adar because Eim Avivin ala mitzvahs.